Hello. It is Jennifer, also known as Pinip Miami, here live from South Florida. Today is very sunny compared to, we're supposed to be out of hurricane season, but it still feels like we're in hurricane season. But hello, welcome. It's so nice to have you. It's going to be Thanksgiving next week. Well, yes, really close to Thanksgiving. I don't know about you guys, but this year is going by so quick. The holidays are going by really quick, and Thanksgiving is going to be different this year because crowds, people are going to be smaller. I don't even know if Black Friday is really happening because Black Friday is always a bunch of people just jumping on each other to get the latest toys. But in today's video, we're going to do a getting ready with me in a fall look. So today I wanted to do something that had orange, brown, and a dark red lip. So yes. Wait, oh, thank you. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you, Vivian. It's a little orange hat. It is Dapper Day in Disney World today and Dapper Day at home. So I decided to wear my orange bird dress by Disney. Something cute and fun in orange. Even though my makeup is going to be a little darker, but I wanted to wear this. So yes. Hello, Isabel from France. Always such a pleasure I should say bonjour. Welcome. Always a pleasure catching us before bedtime. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you have any recommendations on any products. I'm always willing to try new things. And let's get started. So I don't know if any of you have been using the computer more during the whole craziness that this year has been, but I feel like my eyesight has gotten worse because I've worn glasses just for reading, but they've been getting worse and worse and worse. But I need to take them off to do makeup. But for makeup today, I always like to prep the skin. I wash my face and put moisturizer, and I put something that has sunscreen in it since I'm always out. Since sunscreen, I want to take care of my skin and make sure it looks young as long as possible. So anything like with a facial cream that has sunscreen, I always recommend. And then after that sets in, I've been loving this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Comes like this, and I just get a little nail tip. Ooh. Yes, I love it because it fills up the pores and creates like this flawless look. Or if I put it all over, I even use it as my eyeshadow base everywhere. Emily, I can't get into my laptop. I just use my phone. Oh no, Emily. Well, phone, smaller screen. I'm so happy to have you, Emily. And Claudia. Is it Claudia? Claudia from Germany. Ooh, hello. How do you, I don't know how to say hi in German. And Sarah actually messaged me before this, and she's doing her look as I'm doing mine. So let us know. I wonder if you could post like photos in the comments. That'd be cute to see at the end. All right, so I put the primer. And while the primer sets, I like to do my eyebrows. So doing my eyebrows, for this look, I'm going to go a little darker. So I always use eyeshadow for my brows. I'll be using like a little spoolie. Yes, I still have my Halloween nails on. And we'll see. And I'm in a different setup today. I'm in my living room. I have a little diner booth going on here. With you guys are gonna love this. Let me show you. I have a friend of mine that does props, and he made me this like TV that says "I love Pinup." So it's just hanging there because it's really big. Hopefully you guys can see it. Let me put you back here. And my little jukebox. And today my little dog is joining me. I don't know if you can see her. She's just sitting here on my lap. So I will be using this palette today by Morphe. It is called the Artistry Palette de Mist and Beauty. So you see it has oranges, browns, and I'm just going to create the whole look today using this. So what I do first is brush out my brows. Oh, what is that? Brush out my brows. I like the natural, my eyebrows are very full. Could be like being Hispanic. So I'm going to be using like this brown, a darker brown. That does not help you guys. This brown right here. You do it to go with your brows. I like to fill in. I mean, I don't do a lot of filling in, but I like to create like a nice little outline. So first I outline around it, like, you know, when you colored, and I mean, I would color and I would outline my whole brows all around. And then with little strokes, you brush. See, not much of a difference, but it's bolder. And of course, it's gonna pop out because we have no other makeup on our face. And let me know what you guys are doing for Thanksgiving. I'm going to my parents' house, me and my boyfriend. Okay, so that is the eyebrows. I have like a little chicken pox mark. I'm sure, I don't know if any of you have, like, when you had the chicken pox, like it left you little marks on your face. And mine just so happened to be on my eyebrows. So that's why one eyebrow is always different than the other for me. But yes. So then I like to take a concealer. I use the Fit Me by Maybelline. And I like their foundation, their Fit Me Matte Foundation. So I like to just put a few, just to create like an even skin tone on my eyelids. A few dots right here. And using the power of fingers, because fingers are great because you don't need to use a lot of product, and it helps blend the product into your face. So using, you know, my fingers, I like to blend it. And this is gonna help make everything, your colors that you put on your eyes pop, and your eyeshadow, I mean your eyebrows pop as well. And then you see just around. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Oh, thank you. I tried something different with the green. I know I say this the last 2 weeks, but I don't know how I feel about it. Let's see, Sarah, you're staying at home. You might try retro spam recipe. What is, I mean, I've heard of retro spam, but what makes it different than normal spam? And Solange, thank you for the compliment. All right, so we have the eyebrows. And now before we do the eyeshadow, I also like to put another primer. And I've been really loving this Milk. And I'm not one for name brands or higher name products, but you know, this one's, I've really felt a difference in my makeup and the way that it stays. So since I already know the first primer that I put on is set, I like to put this one on top. And then while I do my eyeshadow, this will set and be ready for when I put my foundation on. All right, so now for eyeshadow. And I always do the eyeshadow first before doing any foundation, because I want to be able to go in before and clean it and have crispy, not crispy, you know what I mean by crisp look before applying any of my eyeliner or foundation. And it's easier to clean out. So it says here, the retro, Sarah, the retro spam recipe is not gross. Is spam gross? Well, spam is like really big in Hawaii. I mean, I heard that. And Milk is great brand even. I'm not sure what that means. So let's see. So to start off, I like to put a neutral shimmer all over. So for this look, I'm going to put a neutral shimmer. I'm going to be using this one right here at the bottom, the lightest one here. I'll put it all over, all the way from the eyebrows. And I'm going to pat it in. You see the foundation really helps create an even tone all over. So we're just creating a white space or like a neutral space all over. And I don't know how makeup artists are able to like work on one eye and then work on the other eye and do all the steps in one and then all the steps in the other, because I like to go do one step, make sure it's the same, then the next step and all the same. I think that's some skill. All right, so once you have an even coat there, really helps freshen the eyes up. I am going to go in with a different shimmer that I am using from Concrete Minerals. This one's called Party Monster. I've been playing around with this brand ever since Halloween. They sent me a few products. And yeah, so let's see here. Oh, hold on. I dropped it. Come on. All right, so that these you have to shake a little bit because they're loose powders. So this is like a wire. So this I'm just gonna put on the lid. So this is really gonna help freshen up the eye, make it bigger. It's gonna almost match, but it has more shimmer in it, which for a nice holiday fall look, I love. And go inner corner and out. So you see a nice fresh look. And if you ever blend in too much, you could just go in and put more of this on the top. All right, so we're gonna take a small blending kind of brush here. Looks like this. I don't know the names. I just use it so it has as I could use. I could use it as I could use it. I'm a believer that every brush could do whatever you like. I mean, I've used my eyebrow angle brush as for lipstick. You know, you can use it for anything you'd like. All right, so I'm gonna start on light because I want a smoky eye but with an orange feel for that fall look that I want to achieve. So I'm gonna go in with this orange here. Not too orange, but like a darker orange. And I'm gonna create a V. So it's gonna be a V like this into your crease. If you have like a hooded eye, go a little bit above the crease, so that way it gives the illusion of a bigger crease and a bigger eyelid. So we're gonna slowly see. So first, I know it looks very light, but I always say start light and then build up, because you want to make sure you're putting it in the right spot. So there you go. So like a little V. And then we're going to really blend in once you have it in where you like. Same thing with a little V. And you see, if you mess up and go a little lower, that's what the Q-tips are for, so don't worry. There are people that do methods with tape, washi tape. I just like to clean it up after. Because even if you use a tape and you already have your foundation, when you take out your tape, you might have some left. So now I'm going to go a little darker, but closer to the edge of the V where your crease is. You see, it's building up. And then, I'm going to put this down. Then you're going to blend it, and I like to make sure that everything looks like it's transitioning. So softly, not pressing on, you blend it all over. And you see? Beautiful. I'm gonna try to bring it in whatever residuals from the blending to bring it in, and that does create like a nice little crease. So then I'm gonna take a orange, this one, and then we're gonna do it on the center of what we just did. So try to keep it smaller and a little more in. You see? And don't worry about this fallout. Like I said, we're gonna pick it up with our Q-tip at the end. Alrighty. Then blend away. And you see, I like to blend everything together. Always blend so it looks like it's just a smooth look. You see, it looks like it's transitioning from in the eye to outside. All right. And now I do want it a little darker, so I will go in with a brown. This brown right here. Just in the outer edge. And then blend it going in. So the outer V and then blend it going in. To create a nice smoky orange. Now this, just because I see it here, this palette has like this glitter orange. I'm gonna go a little crazy here. I'm gonna use a brush, a flat brush like this, to pick up some of that glitter, and I'm just gonna put it right on the front eyelid, right here, and just pat it in. Put a little more. So yes, I like it. It creates a nice transition from our shadow at the end to the shimmer we put in the beginning with an orange shimmer on the center. What do you guys think so far? Let me see if I could. Let me clean it up and I'll move up. So then I use a Q-tip and I put a drop of I can't even pronounce this. Micellar water. It's because I already moistened them from the bathroom. And I just like take the Q-tip and make a line of how I'm going to put my eyeliner. This also helps with your eyeliner because you're creating like the base. So all you got to do is draw on it. It's a nice little tip. So I create this line first with the Q-tip. I want to see that I have a little more. So I'm just going to wrap a paper towel and pick up the rest. I don't want any loose powder in this area. You see it creates a nice definition there already. Yeah. So let's create that line. Man, I dropped a lot on my face. The magic of erasing. Yeah. And you get to see in real time, so you see exactly what I'm doing. All right. This glitter. I don't have the makeup remover on this. I should put some. Okay, it came off. So yeah, so what do you guys think so far? A nice little shimmery orange. I really like that orange shimmer. Then this is the Morphe palette called the Artistry palette. Oh, this is the number. I was looking at it. Boss Mod 35M. Okay, so then from there, we are going to continue and put on our foundation. But before that, I like to put on concealer. I like to put it on before foundation. People put it on after. Experiment. So I'm going to put it right where I created this crease and on the inner corner. This method really helps make brighten the eyes. I know some people like to put it down in the underneath your eye. And I usually put it in the places that create shadows I don't really want. So like my chin. And I don't use a lot. And my little pimples. All right, so then again, using my hands. I like to think I'm the most practical person on a live makeup thing. So yes, so using your hands, just make sure you don't get it on your eyeshadows. See how, this is creating that nice base for your eyeshadow. Tap it in. And I'm doing it with long nails, so it's possible. Ooh, I'm moving my hat. Yes, when I style my hair for a hat, that's what it looks like. You gotta make sure it's flat on one side for it to fit. All right, so there we go. We got, So then now we're gonna put the foundation. Now I usually use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation that you can get in a grocery store, but I treated myself when I continue doing the podcast. Every time you do a little reward, I like to treat myself. So I decided to get the NARS foundation, and I have to say that I love it so much. I never thought I would like a large name foundation. Oh, Lauren, thank you so much. You're so beautiful. Now we are going to do the same. We're going to put this. You don't even need a lot of it. Like I just bought it and it still looked, I mean, I didn't just buy it, but I bought it and I've been using it every day, even for make photo shoots and for my everyday use. And I got to say, I still have. So a little bit goes a long way. So I put a little bit there in my fingers. Just that much. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then I let it melt in, heat up, and I just pat all over. Yes. Should take off my earrings for this so I can get everywhere. When you do your neck, try to go up. Just for making sure, I don't know. It's a skincare thing that I've done. You don't want to pull on your skin and tug. So then, yeah, just blend everything in. Let me take this off. Yes, I do have holes in my ears, but I love wearing clip-ons. It's just a preference. Well, it's because when I was little, story time for you guys. When I was little, my sister, I have a twin sister. We look nothing alike. But she would pull on my ears. So I've always been scared of my ears falling down. So clip-ons helps me with that fear that my ears are just gonna flop off, if that makes sense. All right, and I have this hairstyle here. Right, so you see, it looks like I have a little filter on, but it's literally the foundation. And when it starts setting in, it's super beautiful. Make sure you get every crevice. Now, a lot of people forget the little ring around their nose. I know that was TMI, but just trying to help you all out. Okay, so then there you see the eyeshadow popping out, and this line, you see when you put your eyeliner on, and if you wanted to blend out to your skin, I like the eyeliner long, but if you wanted to blend out, again, get a clean blending brush and just blend it. Everything is fixable in makeup, unless you get tattoo makeup, then you gotta wait a few years, I guess. I think it fades. All right, so then now I am going to do, I like to put my blush in first. I've been really loving, if you see one of my earlier videos, I don't use blush, but I been trying this Besame blush. I gotta say, out of all the Besame products, this blush has been really nice. It is called Apricot, and the container is so cute. Looks vintage. Now, okay. Oh, maybe I pressed it down too hard. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, there we go. Thought I got it stuck. So it's a beautiful color. And then what I get is just a finger on my middle finger here. And then two, like just dab it. I like to put it towards the end. And then once you dab, maybe a little more. Once you dab it, I like to clean that finger because I don't want to put too much. You know, I'm not Rosy Cheeks McGee. I wonder if that's a thing. So then I like to blend. You know, right there. And it creates a nice natural blush. I love it so much. And it's buildable. That's my thing. I love buildable things because one day you feel like, you know, you want to be a little more less woof. And then one day you want to feel a little more room. Those are real words. Now, I need a new foundation because my foundation broke. But so don't judge me on this one. I will get one this week. So I usually just put foundation for not foundation, bronzer, but it is a foundation stick. I like to use a like a darker foundation for my bronzing and contouring. So I sometimes I put it up here, but for today I'm just gonna put it's gonna look like little tribal lines. So the beauty about contouring and highlight is that you want to contour the things you want to hide back, like add shadows, and then we're going to highlight the stuff you want to bring forward. So I put that on there. I'm going to use this brush by MAC that my doggy that's sleeping next to me has got into. No, she looks so innocent now. So I'm going to blend. Me trying to look cute with earrings. But we're going to blend here. And I use those circular light motions. So like light motions. And try to bring it into under the chin until you meet this section. And here you blend. And I just keep going. So you want to create like a let me go a little lower. A continuous circle under the chin. And this is how I like to place mine. You could always put it where you'd like. And then here, when you blend for your cheeks, try to blend going up, back, instead of down. Because we want to contour here, not affect the bottom half. So imagine there's like an imaginary paper here, and you don't want to get it down there. So when I blend up. Try not to go down. So blend up. And up into the cheeks. And make sure it goes into your hairline a bit. I know you don't see it because of my hair, my hat. But yes. Blend, blend, blend. You don't ever want to have a straight line going through. But you see how it creates this cheekbone? Yes. That's what we want. Let's remove that because that light's really into my face. All right, so then we're going to do the same thing here. You see blend up and back. And this blending will naturally remove this line, but not completely because, you know, you want to look snatched. I hope that's the word. Snatched. So, yeah. You see? All right, so then there we got the highlight, the contour. So then I received this in a package that I got. And I never really use loose powder. I usually use eyeshadow to do my highlight. You use shimmer shadow But I'm going to be using this one. It's called the Artist Couture in Summer Haze. And I really like it, especially for this look. It's going to look perfect because it does have a little of this, like the orangey, not orangey, but golden shimmer. And then for that, I like to use this like larger fluffer brush. And always tap away any excess product. So, because there's a lot of loose, I can't even bend it without it falling over. But there's a lot of loose shimmer there. So you're going to tap it. But you see how loose and like chunky? Get the lid or on a table with a napkin and just tap it. You see how much comes off? You don't need a lot. And then the excess that you have here, you're able to tap it and then pat away. So then for the highlight, I like to put it on the cheekbones. And this is like a soft touch. Ooh, they're even flying everywhere. So a light touch in a circular motion just to like fluff it up there. And you see how it creates like this wonderful highlight. Because it's a highlight. Same thing here. Ooh, it just like comes on so nicely. A nice shimmer. You see it. You see it against the light. It looks so bright when the ring light hits it. Ooh, look at it there. Yes. Sorry, I got excited. So I also like to put it on my eyeshadow on top just to create like a nice blend. And then on my nose, nice little shimmer. Lightly tap because you don't want to look like the new reindeer for Santa. And this is optional. But usually for the holidays, like glitter is always in and you have like, ooh, hold on, that's too bright. Glitter is always in and for the holidays and it's just shimmery and I love it. So then I like to, on the Cupid's bow, you're going to put like this little O face and just lightly tap it. So when you put you see like the shimmer, it looks crazy now. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I put the foundation on my lips because I wanted to also, when I put the lipstick on, it has like a nice like base, neutral base. So when I put it on, because lipstick looks different on everyone because of their skin tone. Like if I put on the lipstick I'm going to put on today, it's going to look different on somebody else. So that's why lipstick changes because our lips are all different tones. And that's also the beauty of it. So that's why when I say a product works for me but not for you, it's because I don't know your skin tone. But it could work for you too. And then I also like to put some right here underneath as well. So a little thing. It really makes the lipstick pop. And a little bit on my chin. Just to make everything else that I have contoured. So it's like the difference. So yes. Alright. So then that's my little highlighting. You could also put highlighter like, ooh, that's a lot. You could also put highlight here in the bottom if you want your what is this called? Your cheekbones like to have a little shimmer. You see? I'll just make it a little more. So there you go. Then make sure you pour in your highlighter in. And don't talk into it because then I don't know if you guys can see like the particles going everywhere. So yes. Same thing. That same thing of tapping is you should also do it to any loose powder because you're going to be grabbing a lot. Oh, look, my boyfriend is watching. All right, so now we have our foundation, our highlighter, contour. Now we're going to really make our eyes pop with the finishing touches, I call it. So you're going to get mascara. Let's see here. So you're just going to put mascara and you're just going to like go like this and then rub it on. But before you put your mascara on, you are going to get a spoolie and clean off the glitter because we did put on shimmer and stuff on our eyelashes. So we don't want to put the glitter onto the mascara. So we're just going to get the spoolie and just clean it, like fluff out any of that craziness we have on our eyelashes from the eyeshadow. I should move my mirror closer. You know what? Before we move on, just because I'm being a little picky, I'm going to put a little more of the first shimmer that we put in the inner corners, because when I put the foundation, I kind of like covered it with foundation, and I really want the inner corners to pop. So I'm just gonna, having a lighter color in your inner corners helps your eyes pop. You see? A very big difference right there. All right, so then your mascara. And I need to get a new one because it's on my list here. All right, so now we're gonna put on the eyeliner before we put on the lashes. My favorite eyeliner all the time is the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. It's this one. Hello, Joel. So this one, can't even focus it. How do these people do this? They're NYX Matte. There you go. So let me get this mirror closer. And we're almost done, ladies or gents. So for the eyeliner, let me see if I can move you guys closer. It's a question I get the most. All right, so for the eyeliner, I am going to show you how I do it. So you see here we have the shadow that has a nice little line. We're going to do a line following that line and then bring it in to create a V, and then line in the inner corner and then connect them. Now let's put it into action. So we are going to create this line. I hope I got my new one, because yes. All right, so we're going to create this line as long as you like. I like my eyeliner long. And you see I did it right on the same line that we created with the eyeshadow. Then I create a little triangle of how high I want it today. You see? And then the inner corner. And just connect everything. So now it looks like little like lines everywhere. Woo! Sorry guys, I get quiet when I do the eyeliner. Let me connect everything. And a great tip is to look at your mirror down, like you see how I'm looking down, because it keeps your eyes as closed as possible, but you can still see everything that you're doing. I don't want it that thick today. And always start small. That way, you know, if you could add or you can't remove. I mean, you could remove, but it's going to take longer. So then there you go. If you have a hooded eye, then you would do a different method. You're going to create like a double eyeliner, kind of. You would make the eyeliner go into your crease. So it's going to be double, but then when you open your eye, it'll look like one. Hello, Vicky. How are you? Thank you. Am I going to use makeup on the top and the bottom or no? I usually do not use makeup in the bottom. I'm not going to use it for this look. When it comes to uh, I really want to make the eyes look bigger, especially even because we're going to put eyeliner and mascara, so it's going to be heavier on the top. If you want it to be like the traditional smoky eye, then the same makeup that I put on the top, you can put it on the bottom. Um, Another trick that I like to do to make the eyes bigger is I use white eyeliner pencil. I'll put it on now. And you put it on the waterline in the bottom. If the white is too exaggerative, you could use like a beige. Any like softer color will make your eyes like bigger. But it all depends on the look that you're going for. So for this one, I'm going for a like heavy shadow liner and then a like a dark lip. So that's why I don't want to make it too smoky. But yes. So now I'm gonna do the other eye. See, eyeliner is like completes the look. I like to think. So then here we're gonna do the same method. We are going to follow the line. And making that line with your eyeshadow really helps make sure that your eyeliner is even on both sides. So then create the little triangle. Okay, this one I think I made it a little bigger. No, well, it came out all right. Can't tell that they're a little different. All right, so then there you go. That's the eyeliner. You could even make the inner eyeliner a little longer if you like. Um, oh, if you want to do that, you got to carefully bring it in. And I like to like create another little triangle. You see that difference? It really does complete it. And if I do it here too, so before and after. So there you go. Oh, look. We have somebody watching from Egypt. Welcome. Egypt is the like one place I really want to visit one day. Um, one day I'm gonna go. So now we are going to do eyelashes. I'm gonna be doing simple eyelashes today, something light. Um, Especially if I'm gonna be creating this look to go with family. I don't need something that's gonna fly me to the moon or something. So these I used them last night. I'm gonna use them again, and I cut them so they're shorter than normal. And I love this glue. I'm gonna be using the Duo brush on adhesive with vitamins. I just like saying that part because it has vitamins. So I made sure yesterday when I used these, I cleaned the lash. Oh, someone's up. You want to say hi? Want to say hi? Come on, say hi. Say hi. She's like, no, I'm sleeping. Okay. So then we're gonna take the lashes. Um, and with this brush, what I love about it is that it has like it looks like an eyeliner brush, like the one I used. And you're just gonna draw on the top. And then I sit it on my table, let it get tacky. You can't use eyelash glue right away because the glue it won't stick. It takes a little while to get a little tacky. Usually my dog is very hyper and I keep her in the room, but today she's very chill and sleeping right next to me. Either that or she's trying to kick me off the diner booth. Okay, so while I did that first one, the first one had a little while to get tacky, and we're gonna use the same method of the mirror that I have is down here, and see if I look at the mirror facing down, my eyes look a little closed. So it really helps in applying these. You could use a tweezer. I'm gonna use my hands because I can't find the tweezer right now. But you get the lash, and I like to like curl it so it could hug. And then you apply it on to your eyes how you like, making sure that there's no space between your lash and your no. There we go. Get it as close to your eyelashes as possible. And make sure you hold it just a couple seconds in the front, middle, and back. And eyelashes do make a difference. I mean, look at that. These are not even like huge. But I love lashes. They really do ump up a look to be more glam, even if you're going for a natural look. And then here, same thing. We curled them. And then attach. And then every little section hold. Okay. And when they dry, so we'll give it a couple minutes, I like to go in and use my spool and just brush my hair into the lashes softly. I don't use mascara because, again, I like to reuse my lashes more than once or a couple of times. So while that's happening, I like to get my gosh, what is this? Oh, my spray. Like, I love using this matte Fix It Plus spray. And just spray on your face from far away, just to set everything. And while that is setting, we're gonna put on a lipstick. So for today, I'm going to be going a little darker than normal. I'm gonna be using, well, I'll be using Besame today. The same company I use for my Roach, Besame. This one is in blood red. I haven't used it yet, so I was excited for this look to use it because it is like it's called blood red, and it's like a dark red. I thought it would be perfect for a fall look. So, and what I love about Besame is it's like their lipsticks, they tend to go on my teeth a lot, but I do like the way that they're tapered so that you don't really need a liner if not needed, because then you're able to use it. So I'll show you. So here, I messed up there. This is my first time using this color. It is darker than I thought, but I'm not hating it. I mean, I would have to change my outfit for the Orange Bird. I don't think Orange Bird will wear this dark lipstick, but I kind of like it. Like if I had a different, I'm gonna put on a black dress and I'll still wear this hat or a black hat, but I'm liking it. I was kind of nervous, but yes. What do you guys think of this lipstick? And then what I like to do is, I know a lot of people suggest Vaseline on your teeth for lipstick, but I don't know about that. So I like to get like the napkin and make this weird face of like, you know, and then just yes, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So then this is the look. Oh wait, let me brush my lashes in. So I usually hold my finger over here and then brush, and I'm holding it because I don't want, like, in case it get a little hair gets stuck on here, I don't want it to just rip off, you know. So I'm using this as a little support system and to brush them out, and that way they blend. There you go. So that is the look for today. That is my fall look. um Thank you, Vivian, for loving it. And I really like the way the eyeshadow came out. So you see, blending it really helps to go from lighter to this orange. And I really like that I added the little orange shimmer last minute. I wasn't sure. So yeah, this look took an hour. Again, talking to y'all. And I really like it. And when the different lights hit it, like if I move this light, that one makes me look a little white. But if I remove that light, you get to really see the highlights and the shimmer. Now that the foundation has settled in, you guys see the completed look. What do you guys think? I love it. I really love it. So yes, I'm sure. Hope you guys love it and you guys learn some tips and tricks, especially on the eyeshadow. A couple of you were asking me to do an eyeshadow tutorial live video. So I thought doing it fall, adding some colors will really teach you guys some of my tips and tricks, and also create like a fall look in case you guys need some inspiration for next week. And if you have any ideas or any suggestions, make sure to leave them down in the comments. I always come and check them out. Or you can DM me on my Instagram, which is Pinip Miami on Instagram. And I always appreciate any ideas that you guys have. So thank you. And before we go, I just want to give a little personal shout out to a calendar that I put up every year. Yesterday I had the virtual calendar release party, and if you guys were on it, thank you so much for watching. It was such a success. It was so much fun. We went through a couple of the models, interviewed them. So every year I put out a pinup calendar. This year was pinups and cars, and isn't it cute? So I showcased the calendar. It was the first time yesterday. I'll do a little quick walkthrough here. But you could get your calendar at thepinedcalendar.com. If you need something for your garage, for your job, for your house, and you love pinup and cars, this is honestly the best thing you could have. And you'd be supporting someone like myself. It's a year-long project of mine, and I love it so much. I'm tired of saying how much I love it, but I'm never going to be tired of saying how much I love it. I'm sure you guys understand that feeling for some things in your life. But again, thank you all for tuning in today. I want to say thank you for taking off your Sunday. I'll be here next Sunday. And again, I'll be looking out for your requests. And I hope you have a fabulous day. Please be safe. I know things are getting a little crazy. Holidays are also coming. Don't feel tempted to do anything crazy. I love you all, and I will see you all next week here on Rockability. So keep it rocking and rolling and whatnot. Bye.